Iniesta, he's calling it a flipping day. But is there something slightly deeper? So there is Lookman Iniesta. He is calling it a day right now. He is going to, after so many years, pretty much his entire professional career, youth career, he's going to call it a day after he announced in a very tearful press conference, tearful, I don't know why, that he is going to be departing Barcelona at the end of the season. So the whole squad was there. Were they? As they listened to Iniesta give his reasons, he said that Barcelona is one of the best clubs in the world, one of the best teams, one of the best organizations to work for, and this is a very hard decision for him to take. But he, I'd say, much thought he felt this was the right time for himself and his family to make this decision to finally step down. But the funny thing was that almost everybody in the squad was there, apart from Lionel Messi and his lapdog, the Cannibal. And people are saying, was something said, was something not said, what happened, why wouldn't Messi and Cannibal not come? Was there a beef between him and Iniesta, a little disagreement? It's very glaring that two prominent players were not there during this announcement that was being made by Iniesta. But I think beyond that, I have a huge issue with the relationship between Messi and the Cannibal, because it seems as if these two guys have their own clique. I remember when Neymar was there as well, they had their own clique. For me, that is a complete and utter crap. And I think if I was Valverde, I'd say, Lionel Messi, F you. I get what you are. I get you've done amazing things for the club and everything. This is a team. This is a squad. Everybody is the same. Everybody gets treated the same because we move as a squad, we move as an organism. You are not better than everybody else, and you should not be taking people and forming little groups away from everyone else. I just think that is very highly unprofessional and very, very wrong for any football player at this high level to do. But going back to Iniesta, I mean, look, man, Barcelona is going to be losing one of the greatest ever players. Easily. He's easily one of the greatest Barcelona players of all time. What he's done, his importance to the team, his importance to Messi. Because as amazing as Messi was, Messi has learnt on a lot of what Iniesta has done and their understanding and their back and forth play. And I know how hard it must be for Iniesta, where you've spent your entire life at this club, ever since you were a child. Because there's a photo where you see Pep Guardiola, when he actually had hair, giving Iniesta a trophy, and Iniesta was like a little fetus. So this just shows you how much he has been affiliated with this club. And it's age, man. Age is age. And Iniesta just felt that, now is the time to go, because the worst thing to do, and I think, I hope Arsene Wenger is listening to this, is when you spend too long. You spend too long at a club and you overstay your welcome. So for Iniesta, time is right, and he definitely will be remembered as a guy who had an immense influence on Barcelona. Unai Emery. Now, Emery, for some really strange reason, Emery has felt it's appropriate to say that he will be leaving at the end of the season. First of all, Emery, after the miracle at Camp Nou, you should have actually been the one to say, yeah, I mean, I think I really should leave after I flipping bricked it up after having a 4-0 lead and then flipping losing 6-1, which was completely embarrassing, one of the craziest comebacks of all time. Something tells me that this isn't true, but more so, I feel like Emery is preempting the obvious. Emery knows that the PSG owners were going to sack him. More so, he reads the newspaper, he reads the media, and everything and all signs are pointing to Thomas Tuchel being the guy that they want to take over PSG. So for Emery, because he doesn't want the sack to be on his resume, although I believe there's a severance package, so again, Antonio Conte, this is actually a guy with some actual dignity. He wanted to say, you know what, I don't want the whole embarrassment of being sacked. I don't want that on my resume. I would rather just leave myself and leave off my own accord. And I think for Emery, it will end up being a disappointment. It's a disappointment because the League Ons, the cups that you won doesn't mean anything. And also, you were the manager of PSG when Monaco, a team with flipping children, with guys who had the umbilical cord still attached to their frames, managed to win the league ahead of you. So that is another down spot on your career, as well as, of course, the miracle at the Camp Nou. So I think for Emery, ultimately, despite the trophies won, he was a failure at PSG. And we're looking at Juventus, because Juventus, Inter Milan, it's hotting up in Syria, one of the most fascinating, closest title races in a long time. I still think Juventus are going to win because they've won it so many times before. Sorry, that's just how I feel. And there's a little bit of beef. The Juve fan ultras were at the training ground, and they wanted obviously to meet the Juve players, because I think they wanted to confront them, because there's a little bit of hits going on by how they lost to Napoli. And the players, apparently, they ignored the fans, and the fans got really, really angry. But Gianluigi Buffon, he came out and he talked to the fans and said, guys, chill out, relax, I'm very sorry. And he tried to ease the tension between the fans and, of course, the players. I think a lot is growing. You saw Allegri in his press conference after the Napoli game. He was really fiery, and he was answering back at critics who said, man, gosh, are you guys feeling the pressure? What was happening? Are you guys going to crumble? And Allegri was like, nah, chill out. And he almost actually lost his cool. It is heating up, and I think that the fans are feeling the pressure, the players are feeling the pressure. I think for Juventus, definitely, they want to keep this record of continuing to win in Syria, and it all happens when they face against Inter Milan. And I think that this is really going to be a test of Allegri's mentality and the experience and the professionalism of the team. I still think that they will do it, but again, saying that they will do it is very easy to say, but they have to go out on our pitch and get it done against teams that want to beat them, and teams, trust me, that do not want Juventus to win yet another Serie A title. Guys, this has been your news roundup. Stay tuned for more content from the Football Hut. Peace. Thank you for watching this video. Think about pledging and become a Half of Football Hut patron. Pledge an amount each month and gain access to exclusive videos from your boy, the Football Hut, for more analysis. Peace.